Hey, welcome to Man Cave. So today we're going to do a little something different here. I got a buddy of mine, his truck, and he pulls an RV with it. I think it's about a 26-foot RV. And it's a Ford F-150, I believe it's a 2022. And airbags installed on this truck today. And that way he'll pull this trailer a little easier and not be so heavy on the rear of that truck. So, all right, well, hey, let's get this thing going and I'll bring you along for it. Stay tuned. Hey, well, here we are in the man cave today. I got a buddy of mine's truck, hauls an RV with it, and he wanted to put a spring in it. He says, little half-ton truck, squats pretty good whenever he's got this I think he says he got this 27, 28-foot RV behind. So I told him, so, well, I think people don't really put springs anymore. They do airbag systems. So we've got an airbag system here that we're going to install. You can see it here. It's the bags, all the kit that goes with it. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna put it on here today. And start here on the passenger side. And from what I understand, I've never done one of these before, so we're going to be experimenting here on my buddy's truck. It doesn't look like it's too difficult, so start here by removing the bump stop. Then we've got kits that go here. These holes are used for the where they'll screw down to, either this one, I'm not sure. But as we get the brackets and everything up here, I'll bring you in, show you what we're gonna do. And then the other one lays over this, and it straps down to the spring. It says it's supposed to have a spacer in here for the two-wheel drive. We'll put it together first and see if it does need that spacer or not. I'm assuming the kit should know what it's talking about, being that it is specifically for this Ford truck. So this is a 21 Ford F-150 that we're working on, and let's get this thing in and see what it does, and I'll bring you along. Okay, well, we've got this together a little bit. So now, in this kit is exact kit that the Firestone is. They don't give you any markings on any of this stuff here, on any of this bracketry. So your best bet is to take your pieces. I'll show you these other pieces that are over here for the driver's side. You just want to take your pieces and you want to set them in here. And if you're mechanical at all, you're going to realize, that of course is not right. That's not how it should sit. So this would be the one for the other side, because it should sit level like that. But at the same time, this hole needs to be moved a little bit more this way for it to fit here. So of course, the other bracket is going to be the one that will be used for this side. These two here, you will definitely be able to tell, because when you go to put this bolt in back here from the bump stop, you can grind that bump stop down and put it in there if you want, but there's no way it's going to hit. It's going to bottom out between here and here before it ever bottoms out that bump stop. So I'm not putting the bump stop back in it. When you get in here, you will see that this hole and this hole will not line up if you're not using the right bracket. So you will figure that out real quick, because there's a hole supplied here and here. There's an entry point in the back. You take the two, I'll show you these. Take these two supplied nuts on this thing here, and you will bend it, and then it will go in the back side, move itself around, and then this will be bent out in the hole, and you can start the screw. It's one of these little small screws right here. You can start the screw in there, and then just tighten that thing on down, because it does not need any kind of adjusting. And then you come in here and you start assembling this. And so we know this one here is the one for the passenger side because of how they mount up. Once you start putting this all together, this bracket, how it goes on, we're looking at it the other way. This would be from the outside. So, and it will sit inside of here, which we'll take it over here and we'll set it on here. And like I said, just kind of start playing with it and getting it together. It does have some instructions that come with it, and they're not bad. Just kind of weird that they don't give you a left and a right, which I just don't understand. Why is it so hard? Now this bracket here is universal. It'll work on either side. These are exactly the same. That's why it has the 4 holes drilled. So of course these 2 will go here. On the other one, the other 2 will go there because of how it sits inside here. So this will come in here, sit right there. You'll level it out, get it where it needs to be. And then you'll come in here and put there's holes supplied. As you can tell, we're all the way down. So what we'll do is we'll come in here, we'll lift this rear end up just a scotch until we can get this here bolts. Bottom holes, 2 bottom holes, and then we'll get that bolted in. Leave this bottom one here just a little loose. You can come in here with the wrench and tighten it up because you want this to be able to turn so that you can get this lined up exactly where it needs to be. And then we got the brackets that'll go here over the spring, and they'll mount down, and then we'll run the airline. So this is the airline, and we're gonna just run it out down the frame, run it to the back, and we'll bring it out back there somewhere. But I'll show you that once we get to that point. So, all right, here we go. Okay, we've got this mounted up. We got the, I don't know what you call the horseshoe looking things. But anyways, these are installed. Everything's pulled down, sitting pretty level. It does look like it leans a little bit to the back, but I think once we get the tires on, we get this will come up and it'll level that out. Right now there's no air in it or anything, so we're just sitting there. So everything tight, like I said, went on pretty good. 2-wheel drive, it's in the bottom holes and does use the spacer. Here's our spacer right here. And I just mounted everything in here, got this set and level because this has some adjustment, it's some movement. So I got that set and level. And then when I got this to level out, I came in, tightened up this bottom one here, and then put this on here, pulled those down. There was a little bit of a gap in between it as I was tightening it. But I mean, these bags are made to air up, so they're bound to be made to stretch just a little bit, I would think. So, I mean, it's the kit. Yeah, I mean, you can't, you know, this thing's gonna be lifted up on a lift multiple times for oil changes and stuff like that. So, I mean, it is what it is. To me, I think they've got to be able to give like this. So that's this side's done. Other side will go on exactly the same way. And, but like I said, I just thought I would show y'all what these would look like on here. And we'll get the tires back on after I do the other side. And we'll run the airline. I haven't done that yet. I will run that together when I get the other side done. And we'll show you where we're gonna put that out back at. And we'll go from there. I'll show you what it looks like, wear it up, see if it gives it a little lift. It should. He's not going for the lift. He pulls an RV, so that's all he wants it for, is to air it up whenever he's pulling his RV. All right, we'll bring you back for it when we get to the airline portion of it. All right, we're back here with the truck with the airbags. We got them all installed. Went on really nice. There's the airline plumbed in, went up through the frame to kind of hide it so that you wouldn't have to worry about snagging anything on it. They're up here up high. Checked them for leaks. I got 25 PSI in them right now, and seem to be holding fine. Bags are good and firm, and stubbed out the ones here back here in the back. There they are on the bottom down there on a bracket. And we'll go over and look at this other side. Same thing, just checked it for leaks with soapy water, 25 PSI in them. These do not have the T bracket. They are each one of their own. So I guess if you were hauling a load that was all set, you could put, 40 in one side and 20 in the other so that it was set a little better going down the road. But it's just what this came with, and pretty smooth install. I'll show you the kit that purchased for this. The brand is Torque Parts, and that is what we installed there. Here's everything on the back side of it as far as what it came with. There's a part number there. You see what it actually fits. Seems to be good bags. But yeah, it seems to be a good little kit. I'll go drive it. We'll see how it turns out, but I expect it's going to be fine. Like I said, it's a pretty smooth install, and we'll go drive it and see how it does. But that'll do it for this. So, like I said, it's a 2021 Ford F-150, and installed set of airbags on the rear because he hauls with it. So hauls an RV on a little small trailer. So, all right, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time in the man cave.